I was so impressed by your wrestling, your expertise in the ring. I remember coming over to you after the show and saying, you have got to be signed by WWF at that point. I said that this is absolutely incredible. I was so impressed. You would just turn the world upside down there, and you went to WWE, and they took you and kind of changed the way you did things.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of, I came in and started doing stuff with William Regal, and it was going well, and they were going to break me out on my own, and then it was decided I'd be a babyface. They came up with the whole pirate gimmick and everything, right. And that was going for a little while, and then obviously I don't think Disney really appreciated it, and that kind of put an end to that. Right. I kind of feel like I was thrown under the bus a little bit with that, rather than I don't know, transition out of something or somehow do something. I was just kind of, that was it. And then it basically was a case of working my ass off to get myself back and kind of reinvent myself. And it was the best thing I ever did, because then I went down and really started to understand what I was doing and why I was doing it. And, from Al Snow teaching me and going from there, and went up again, but they kind of half-assed it. They had one thing in mind and then changed it around, and we just kind of poodled along.
So if you could have been in charge of your destiny in WWE and the story was written a bit differently, how would the story have been written?
It would have been pretty much what I was doing at the end there in ECW. I for a long time was trying to get myself moved to ECW because I felt like I could kind of break out and actually do something.
Right.
I got the chance to, but never really had it followed through with. And there's stuff I could have done differently. You always look back and think, if I'd have only just done that differently or something, it would have been slightly different. But then I always felt like I was clawing. I was always having to claw for everything I got. I never really got given, this is what with a plan or anything like that. I really had to claw, and sometimes that happens and it works. Sometimes you can't quite do it.